Hello everybody and welcome to Forza Horizon 3. I'm here with another car from the new car pack, the Logitech car pack. I have the Pontiac GTO and we're going to take this down our rallycross course. I'm not really sure what to expect of this car. Again, like most of these cars, I haven't really driven them before because I'm just going into the DLC cars menu here and just kind of picking a car that I think would fit down this course, just to show you guys what cars are in the new DLC packs and what they're capable of. Now, I will have to swap the drivetrain to be all-wheel drive as per the rules of the series. I don't know if the standard engine will fit or get the car to the top of A-Class. I'm assuming it probably will. Again, we have all of the engines that we've seen, like the last 3 cars I've run on videos, goes into this car. I will probably have to aspirate it, but I think I might go with the supercharger. Depending on if I actually need the PI, I'll have to go for the turbos, but I'll come back to that after I get the handling parts put on it, because this car could potentially get quite a bit of power out of it. I'm not really sure what to expect of it, but generally muscle cars like this get quite a bit of power. I'm going to come back to these. They don't really add API, but I might put that one on. Yeah, I'll put that one on. I'm wary about the lack of vision from inside the car with some of the bonnets on it, and I think that one is the one I prefer out of all of them. Okay, so we get put up into A-Class. Again, that is a massive jump from the standard tires. Just like we saw with the Jag, it is a massive jump. Is that just a reflection? Okay, it's just a reflection. I thought just looking here where the bonnet scoop met the bonnet, it looked almost like wasn't really attached, but it was just a reflection playing tricks on my eyes. Yeah, so we're going to have plenty of grip in this car, hopefully. We have relatively big tires, 295s on the rear, and I didn't actually look at the front, 275s, so we have some massive tires, which is to be expected. Now I want to get put the diff in first. Now I need to get some handling parts on this. What does it start at? 360 horsepower, so it's around the same power to weight ratio right now as we saw the Jaguar F-Pace Sport. Wow, those brakes improved. Upgrading the brakes improved the braking capacity, I guess would be the word, by 18%. That's quite impressive. It doesn't look like we're going to get a whole lot in the way of power upgrades into this car, considering we are almost to the top of A-Class and I still have to put in the roll cage and weight reduction. I would like that weight reduction, so maybe if I take the roll cage out? No. What if I go for that and that? That gets us to 3,300. I want to get some power in this car because the course isn't overly demanding, but I still want to get as much power in these cars as I can. And it's not looking like this is going to get a massive amount of power. Yeah, that's not going to fit in at all. This could be another awkward car that the tires just seem to be adding so much PI to these cars. Like, this wasn't even into B-Class, so when I put the tires on, it shot up to mid-A-Class, which is a real problem. Can't fit that on. Can't fit that. Now I'm just at this really awkward stage where everything is adding like 2 PI, and I needed to add 1. I guess I'm going to have to go for a flywheel. Get some weight out of the car, and also I might need to look at the gearbox stuff. Okay, so I can put a gearbox in. Is it any better? That's the question. Yes, yeah, it's slightly better. 161 miles an hour compared to 163. So yeah, it's slightly better. I might as well take it. It does save a little bit of weight as well. Of course, I can't put a clutch in. So yeah, we have slightly better power to weight ratio than the Jag, I believe. The Jag was around 3,500 pounds, or a little bit more, I think, and only had 2 horsepower more than this. So I'm kind of expecting this to go around maybe the Nissan Silvia or the Ford Falcon. Asking it to go up around the Ford Falcon might be a little bit too much, but you never know. Alright, so we are here at the North Plains Scramble circuit to see how quickly we can get this Pontiac to go. Now, I'm actually surprised at the acceleration that this thing is actually getting. It's not doing too bad. It's doing slightly better, I think, than what the Jaguar was doing. But like I said, it's kind of to be expected. It's going to have around the same power-to-weight ratio as the Jag had, seeing as it has that little bit less weight behind it, and about the same amount of power, which is good. I mean, these cars are never liable to get a ridiculous amount of power in them unless I decided that, say, they didn't need handling parts and that they should just be power builds, I guess, would be the word. Because A-Class, you're not really looking at getting much power unless you sacrifice your handling. And this course, I'd rather have handling, especially for points like that when you get bounced around and these type of corners here. I'd definitely rather have the handling than the power. I mean, yeah, if I had power, I could probably go quite a bit quicker if I managed to be able to actually keep the cars in a straight line. Actually looking good for decent starting lap, considering when the Jag went out, it had its opening lap was a 110. Having a 108 is pretty good going for the Pontiac. It actually puts it quicker than some of our cars already. It puts it in third from last right now, but I mean that was from a standing lap. It actually beats out our quote-unquote target car of the Lamborghini Countach that I sent out around here first. That actually has been beaten by every single car. Yeah, I think this car may go slightly quicker than I was anticipating. It definitely has the potential now that I'm actually driving it. It just handles really well. It puts its power down relatively well. I mean, all cars are going to put their power down relatively well unless we decide that we're just going to max out a car and throw it around here with 1,500 horsepower. All these cars are running 4-wheel drive, so all-wheel drive, I should say. So they're all going to have decent power delivery. We have a 305.4, which does put it quicker than the Nissan's, excuse me, than the Nissan Silvia. I can't glance over my other monitor at the moment because I've done that before and it's ended up in tiers. 205.4 actually puts it just below the Jeep Renegade. That Renegade that was actually quite impressive down this course when it first went out. Throw it up around this section. This section is... You really gotta get that section right because it's almost like 2 or 3 turns in one, but the way it's laid out, you can take it... Oh god, there's a tree! Oh, we missed it. Yeah, that one corner there, it's almost like 2 or 3 corners in one, but if you do take it right and get your speed right through there, you can take it basically as one long corner. I have seen a few little issues with some cars going around there. That wasn't a fast lap, which isn't to be... I'm not really surprised by that, to be honest. We almost smacked side first into a tree. Get slowed down, don't get understeered out wide. Try and cut off the chicane as much as possible there. Just trying to make up as much time as possible wherever I can to try and get this car to go quickly. I mean, it's already put up a respectable time. A 305.4 is pretty good considering you knock a second and a half off of that and you're talking about challenging the leader of the table. And a second and a half may seem like a lot of time, but you can make up a second and a half relatively easily if you get a perfect lap. Get this out of here. It wants to kind of, I've noticed, twist coming out of that water. When it gets shot back out on the secondary jump there, it kind of wants to twist a bit. I'm not sure if that's just because I don't have the roll cage in. Maybe the chassis is actually twisting a little bit. I'm not 100% sure. This is looking to be a decent lap. Still not quicker than the 105.4 that we put up 2 laps ago. And this is our final lap to try and get a better run out of the Pontiac. I am hoping that we can actually go a little bit quicker on this final lap. I didn't really make too many mistakes, I didn't think, nothing major anyways, on that last lap. Try to push it around here as much as possible. Get the drive out the other side of the hairpin. Now if I can get this corner spot on, you don't get drug out wide. I get a little bit of a slide, which isn't ideal. I'm just trying to make up as much time wherever I can. Cut through the bushes, jump into the water. Kind of flung out a little bit wide there, but it's better than landing kind of cockeyed there. Get the power down out of these corners. Come on, Pontiac. I don't know if we're going to be on for a quicker time or not. We are slightly quicker, about 0.2 of a second quicker, I believe. Get it slowed down here. So yeah, the final lap was slightly quicker at 105.2. Will put the car into 105.2. Where does that put it? That actually puts it into second place. The Pontiac is in second place. The top, well, not really the top 4, but second, third, and fourth are only being separated right now by about, what is that? Well, now, technically, 0.6 of a second. Because the Pontiac went at a 105.2, the Ford Raptor went at a 105.4, the Ford Falcon went at 105.6, and the Jeep Renegade went at 105.8. So between second, third, fourth, and fifth, there's 0.6 of a second. That is actually quite impressive. I didn't really expect it to go this, this quickly, if I can speak. But yeah, I kind of expected to go around the Sylvia around a 106, but yeah, we did go a little bit quicker than I was expecting with this car, and it's a pretty nice car to drive. It does get kind of bounced around a little bit on some of the bumps though, and you kind of got to watch out for that. But other than that, it's a relatively solid car, the Pontiac. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. If you liked the video, hit the like button and be sure to subscribe. And until next time, goodbye.